Welcome back to another exciting episode of On Deck with Anchor. Today we'll be talking about customers. Yes, you. I have Segun here with me. Hi, Segun.
Hi, Esther.
So we know that customer is king, and making sure that our customers are very satisfied is paramount. So I want you to talk to us about how artificial intelligence and gamification can be used by fintech to improve the overall customer experience.
Thank you for the question.
Yeah.
In recent times, I'm sure you must have seen ChatGPT, GPT-4 and all of that all over the news, right? The interesting thing is that before these things were popular, Nigerian fintechs have actually been applying artificial intelligence, to serve customers better. Yeah. There was a time, I don't know if you remember, when almost all the banks and some fintechs as well had chatbots. Yeah. Exactly. That's AI actually. So it speaks to what is possible, because that was actually an implementation of using artificial intelligence, adapting to latest technology models to actually drive customer experience. Okay. So what that means is that there's some questions that you have from your bank that you don't want to have to wait for somebody, and you don't want to go into the branch. Definitely. You just want to reach out. Mm-hmm. Some of those questions are unified across multiple customers. Mm-hmm. And with artificial intelligence, all you have to do is just to put in the question and make a request. Mm. And you can actually get a response as though you're having with an individual. Person, yeah. Exactly. And with OpenAI now, which is the ChatGPT and GPT-4 builders, there's been a significant improvement of the kind of chatbots where you now have language models, natural language models that can actually have proper conversations as though you are speaking with somebody, and they can give you intelligent answers based on how those models have been trained. Yeah. So for fintechs, I think the two biggest places where I believe there's an opportunity is in customer service, and also in the aspect that you mentioned around gamification, but more so for customer onboarding. So customer service is just standard questions, complaints, issue resolutions. They train the model to understand their ecosystem and have answers, ready-made answers to some of those questions. So when people ask, they don't have to wait for days. You see everybody complaining on social media. Yes. What's the status of my money? Why is this one not working? Why are you not responding? Yes. The AI can actually train the system such that it can actually answer some of those questions that people are asking. So that's on the one hand. On the onboarding side as well, one of the biggest issues today is the process of actually getting into a fintech app. Because there's a lot of forms, there's a lot of things to do. That experience can be designed in a more intelligent way, whereby you're just having a conversation. Instead of filling a form. It doesn't feel like I'm filling a form. I don't like filling forms. Exactly. A lot of us don't. I don't as well, So instead of having to fill that long form, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, all you have to do is just to have a chat. Exactly. It's like basically asking, hello Esther, what's your exactly? Yeah. Exactly. And then it's intelligently able to, because sometimes you don't need to answer some questions. Yeah. But because it's a form and it's like a dumb form, it would still make you answer everything. Yes. But those questions can be contextualized, and the onboarding can be tailored. More seamless, but even more tailored to your own unique experience. Yeah. So if you've provided a particular age, it knows not to ask you about some things that are for another age. Yes. Meanwhile, if it's just a form, it will tell you apply. So you now click your own. Exactly. So there's a lot that can be done with AI in that regard. And just to speak on gamification before we move on, gamification, the idea behind it is really just taking advantage of like games, like ideas that people are familiar with, making things fun, so it doesn't feel like work or it doesn't feel like a chore. So if you want to pay a bill, how can we create that experience such that you're looking forward to it, you're excited about it? Or how can we fun. Exactly? Yeah. So imagine an app that allows you to create your credit score by playing a game. That's gamification, right? True. And they ask you questions around your habits, your behavior, and those answers can be used to decide if you're a good borrower or not. And then a fintech takes advantage of that information, and then use it to create a credit score for you in addition with all the other information they have about you.
Yes.
And use that to create a credit score, and then use that to give you a loan.
Better service.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the application is quite enormous, depending on what you really want to offer and what direction you want to go as a fintech company.
Absolutely.
It's just to look at it in terms of what problem are you looking to solve for the customer, and look at the opportunities that exist within artificial intelligence, gamification, and then adapt those advanced innovations within the product development stage.
That's really incredible. Thank you, Segun.
My pleasure.
So now we know that artificial intelligence is not just another buzzword being thrown about. There are ways you can leverage on it to make sure that your customer are better served. That's it on today's episode of On Deck with Anchor. See you next time. Bye for now.